Training camp has come to an end, and 130 people got their worlds rocked.
Training camp is overwhelming.
Impactful.
Adventurous.
A journey.
And this journey is just getting started. Kim Daniels has more in our training camp report. Plus, this girl couldn't even walk 9 months ago. Now look at her. It's a story of healing and restoration. And the World Race Relief Team is on the ground in Haiti. Katie Rowland brings us the latest. So people, let's get this party jumping. The World Race Report starts now. Hello, welcome. I'm your host, Rusty Jackson. We got lots coming your way. Team coverage of training camp, plus the very latest from Haiti. Let's get things started with training camp. 130 brand new racers are ready to serve the poorest of the poor out in the nations. Kim Daniels joins us from our World Race newsroom with more on this story. And Kim, lots of firsts at this camp.
Yep, that's right, Rusty. This is the first time that we've had this many participants. It's the first time that we've had a big name group rock out worship, and it's the first time that we've held camp outside of Gainesville, Georgia. This go around, it was in Cartersville, Georgia. That's where the June and July squads called home for 9 days. Day one was all about finding that right spot to pitch your tent and getting to know each other. Over the next few days, World Race Director Michael Hines would bring the word, and Jonathan David Helser would bring the worship. By day 3, the presence of God was all over the place. At the end of camp, the 76 July and 54 June racers were left challenged by teachings, inspired through worship, and transformed by new encounters with the Holy Spirit.
I mean, I grew up in a church where the Holy Spirit was not talked about a lot, so I went to college and almost thought of it like a ghost and this weird thing. But coming here and seeing as just like the Holy Spirit's presence, when we were dancing and worshiping and just seeing that and that movement of 3.5 hours of just worshiping Him was just absolutely amazing.
You come into this thing like thinking your mind's on the world and it's not on yourself. And so they just kind of come in here and kind of hit you in the face and be like, look, you got to get right. You got to get more. Like if you're going to be able to affect people's lives, like you have to be affected more than they are.
I grew up in Auburn, Alabama, the Bible Belt. I grew up in a Baptist church. You know, I'm not used to this dancing around and the Holy Spirit and all that. But that's something I was so excited about going on this trip, and I knew that that was going to be a part of this trip. And so I'm really excited about entering into that and seeing what that's like and just learning to embrace that and walk in that.
The June race starts on the 16th out of Eastern Europe, while the July squad launches out of Haiti on the 5th. Rusty, back to you.
Thank you very much, Kim, for that report. Now, the cool thing about training camp is you get all these people together that don't even know each other. Then after about 3 days, they're family. It's really how it works. Now, believe it or not, this could be you. This could be your life. Now, I get that finances have always been an issue for a lot of people. Please do not let money hold you back, because I promise you this, God always shows up. Take Michelle Smith, for example. Just a few months ago, she needed more than $10,000 to be fully funded.
I just remember fasting and praying, and the next week there's just more like thousands of dollars were coming in, and just, you know, I had to come to a point where I can't do it on my own. I can do my own efforts, I can share about it, I can pray, I can talk to people about it, I can do fundraising events, but when it comes down to it, it's all from the Lord.
How freaking cool, right? Michelle is fully supported. Now here's the deal. All you got to do is raise $8 grand before you leave. We let you raise the rest from the field. Here's the best part. We've had hundreds of people do it this way, and not one single person has ever had to come home for failure to finish raising the money. God's showing up, people. God, He's definitely a provider. He's also Father and healer. Tara Reed knows this, and it's not because she's been told to believe it her whole life, but because she's experienced it. Tara is going on the race next month, but what you might not know is this isn't her first time. She started the June 2009 trip, but it was cut short last September when she fell 3 stories off the roof of a building and broke her pelvis. She spent several weeks in a Romanian hospital before coming home to the States. The experience, though, brought her closer to God.
I thought I was going to die. I just felt like I was internally bleeding and I thought I was gone, and all I could say was Jesus. So He just took me through this journey where He was with me, He was comforting me, and He was in control. And for the first time in my life, I think I trusted completely. I trusted God and I let God lead. So it's just been a journey since then. I thought I would never dance. I thought I'd never walk again. And I love to dance and just be before the Lord and just like, whether it be dancing for Him or dancing with Him, you know.
Amazing God did story. Now let's shift our focus to Haiti, where the World Race Relief Trip has kicked off its ministry. Katie Rowland has the story.
Can you hear that sound? That is the sound of Haitians praising God. Hey Rusty, I'm here in Port-au-Prince, where 44 World Race Relief Team members have recently arrived. The relief team members are ready and excited to serve Haiti and live alongside Haitian Christians.
The Lord's already moving here, and I just want to play a small part, you know.
Just the awakening that's happening, people's lives being transformed in the midst of crazy chaos. It really is like an opportunity of a lifetime.
After a day of training, the 5 ministry teams have spread out all over the city to their homes for the month. Each team is working with a local pastor in community service, relief, and ministry.
We got to our site yesterday, and today we went and saw the orphanage that they're rebuilding, and saw the school and one of the tent communities.
Each team has $2,200 to invest in their communities for immediate relief supplies, such as rice, beans, tarps, and wood for temporary shelters.
There's so many needs, and there's so many things that we can be a part of. And I just want to be available to be of use.
So we've got lots of ideas, and we really just can't wait to get started.
In Haiti, for the World Race Report, this is Katie Rowland.
Thank you very much, Katie, for that report. Now, if you want to serve for a month in Haiti, we've got another relief trip heading that way in November. For more information, go to theworldrace.org. Well, hey, that's going to do it for this month's edition of the World Race Report. We'll see you next month, but I want to leave you with some incredible worship, World Race style. Blessings to you.